We're going to work on Arial Co here. First, we're going to compute the predetermined overhead rate. Do you remember how to do the predetermined overhead rate? That is some estimated overhead over some activity, some cost driver or allocation base or something related to the overhead. Here, the only thing they give you is direct labor cost, so they don't give you any choice. They don't give you direct labor hours and direct labor cost and materials managed or something like that, and so they would have to tell you which one they wanted to use, but here, since there's only one, we will have to use that, and that is direct labor cost. Okay, so estimated overhead is the 115, and direct labor cost is that 71,000 thing there, and so the rate would be $1.60 per dollar of direct labor, and we can express that as a percent. We can express that as 160% of direct labor cost. Either one is fine. Now they want us to prepare the journal entry to allocate overhead for the year, or to assign overhead to work in process. That is going to be a debit to work in process and a credit to the overhead account. So let me set up my debits and credits here. So now, what is the dollar amount that we're going to put in work in process? We're going to put in $1.60 for every dollar of direct labor. So where is direct labor? The actual direct labor is 73, and we're going to put in 1.6 or 160% of that into work in process. That's going to come out of overhead control, and overhead control is the account where actual and applied are compared to find out if we get over or under. So let's look at that T account and see how that would work. So here's the overhead account, and it was credited here by the overhead applied, and the actual they tell you was 119,000. And so did we over or under apply? We under applied, so we're going to have this dangling debit here of $2,200. And now we have to prepare the journal entry to adjust this to clear out the overhead account, and the adjustment goes to cost of goods sold. So let's do that now. So there's my journal entry. So I'm going to debit cost of goods sold for the $2,200, and I'm going to credit the overhead account, which will clear it out, zero it out, and get rid of my over and under by closing it out to cost of goods sold. So there you go.